Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I think that might have been very loud. I'm not sure. I'm still dialing the microphone settings in. So, let me know, as always, how it's sounding. Testing, testing. Seems fine. That seems fine. Hopefully, everyone's having a fantastic Monday. I figured what a better way to start Monday than with a little live stream action playing our favorite nostalgic mobile game that we just cannot let go of. I think that sounds great, personally. So, okay, asking what's going on. Great day to be in the stream. It's a great day to be streaming. Great day to be in the stream. And Soundwave, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. It is just now reset. We are really just, I've got like an hour here because I need to send my marches to a keep, and it's like an hour march. And so it actually kind of works out. We're just going to do like our daily stuff. We're going to chill out a little bit. An update on my commanders that are looking. Let's be real. I'm going to buy these chests. They're too good not to. I want to do some math and actually see what I think they're worth, because I feel like it's pretty nice. So we are going to grab those. And yeah. So let's just kick it off. We'll start with our free poll. I've been mostly just doing the normal chests to have a chance of getting gear. I just, for better or for worse, that's the decision that we are making. Hey, what's going on? First live. Funny when you came back to stream and game was like same day I re-download. Very nice. I feel like there have been a good handful of people that have also been re-checking out the game, which I think is really exciting. So I don't know what everyone else is thinking. I am enjoying it. I will be honest, more than I thought that I would, and I'll take it. I also, this wheel was here when we started. I don't know if this wheel, actually, I'll take 3 8-hour speed ups. That's actually not bad. I don't know if this is if this wheel is always here. If the character ever changes, let me know if you guys know. But I feel like that could also be a pretty cool thing. But that wheel's back here. So got kind of all of our different challenges. I don't have the pass for this. I don't really feel like that seems worth it. I don't know. When you double your rewards, elite. Again, if there were some golds in there, I'd be all over it. But right now, it just seems like it's like, I mean, again, we'd unlock a purple. It just doesn't seem like that's worth $5 to me. Maybe I'm stingy, but I don't think it's worth it. So the one and only EQ is here too. Hope you're good. Hopefully you're not dying of heat. I know it's like 190 degrees over there, up there. Heads up. Playing a concert this evening, so it's been an exciting start. There you go. That is a good way to start the week. Luna Rose also just got back in the game, trying to get Sauron and Witch King. Very nice. Are you playing like on, I'm assuming if you're trying to get those guys, you're playing in like a already established account when you say getting back into it. For me, getting back into it's been like we're back on a season 1. But while I'm talking, I should probably be sending some marches out to at least get my scrolls going for the first little bit here, and then maybe in a couple of minutes here we'll open our chests. We'll send this guy here. We'll send him around. For those that are wondering kind of what the account is looking like, this is going to be our main formation. These top 4 up here. We've got Gandalf the White, Dane, Saruman, and Undying. Don't ask me how we got them. It just happened. I don't know what happened. But we got Gandalf the White at R2. Obviously, want to get him to R4 so we can unlock White Rider and have that with White Council for really, really good support. However, right now, White Council with his higher focus, I think just makes him a good plug-in. Gear, nothing insane. This is actually the best in slot focus chest piece that we have access to in Season 1 because the Protection of Numenor is not in Season 1. And I think the Fiddle is not actually bad in comparison. I mean, obviously, the Fine Smoking Pipe has a good chunk more. But with the command with unit defense and focus, I think makes this a good option. And then we've got the best in slot purples for focus as well. So nothing like insane here. Then we got Saruman, who I'm very, very excited about. We got him at R2 as well, which is all we need him at. Obviously, the higher, the better. But we are running him like so at R2 with his damage skills. And again, we have best in slot accessory. Otherwise, we've got just some extra pieces who are okay. The tile collecting dopamine is hard. It really is. I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. What's the confused face for there? This is Undying. We're running him at R0. I think long term, I'd like to get him to R4 and run as a full support, like a tank. But I think just having Undead Commander is solid. Undertaker, once I get it to 5, will help me clear out White Council faster, so that's good. And we actually got some lucky pulls as well on his weapon and accessory being best in slot unit defense command items. And then last but not least, we're running Dane, who is kind of he's got our cream of the crop gear. Honestly, got pretty freaking lucky with our pulls. I won't lie. Some people have been jealous. Some people are calling me a cheater. But Dane, we are running actually best in slot across the board for physical damage commanders. They have every best in slot piece in season 1, which is amazing. And then would like to get him to R4 as well to run King Under the Mountain. But that's what we're working with right now. So that is what we're doing. And then let's see if Gandalf has arrived yet. So we're doing that. And then I'm also running a second march, which is going to share all of the same gear, which I'll show you in a second. Just make sure we still have troops going. We do. Okay. Saruman's definitely better bang for your buck, at least compared to the beautiful. Yeah, the Sistaro. I do know that Sistaro's good, but from what I understand, he's just much more of a money pit. So I'm excited to be running Saruman. He was a pretty lucky pull when I got him as well. You don't know how my commanders got there. That's confused. Well, obviously I'm being facetious. Not trying to spill the beans that, I've maybe, had to take a loan out of the bank. EQ, I pulled an unintentional 24-hour start like the old days. Did you go for 24? Jeez. Not messing around. Second march we're running, I think is still going to be solid. Gandalf the Grey, obviously, as their support with White Council. We don't necessarily need him to R4 to run his support build, so we're just running him like that. Galadriel is going to get our Saruman gear and be running as a focus damage commander. I've heard she can do support with her R5 as a tank, but right now she's just kind of focus damage. Gimli running Dane's gear R4, so he is running the damage build. And then Frodo and Sam as a tank, running Master Backend. And once we get Ring Bearers, we'll be running that as well. Although we're waiting for the exchange refresh. So that's the first two. I don't think we'll be running a whole lot more than 2 marches into season 1, to be honest. But we got this one to 40, so now we're working on this one. And if there's something else we can piece together, it might be fun. But gear, I feel like will be the biggest limiting factor. And so it's, like Saruman's gear set. I just don't know who else to use it on outside of Galadriel. There just aren't any other good focus damage. I think Arwen has like a focus damage skill. Granted, she does have a good. She could be like support focus. I just don't think it's worth like getting too into that nitty gritty. So yeah, this whole city setup has been an adjustment for sure. Those of you who have been on a extended break like us, like we have. Let's see. Over here. So in a bit, not really waiting a whole lot of time. I don't know how to speak English. We're gonna open these in a second if you guys are curious. I think it's a very, very good deal. For example, this is gonna get me, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna get 4 accessories from this, 2 from this one, and 1 from this one. So typically gear is a 1 in 60 guarantee pull, which is kind of how I calculate value of it. So if you were to buy enough gems to get 60 pulls, which is 1 piece of gear, is that 50 bucks? 400. It's $100, right? 24,000 divided by 400 is 60 pulls exactly. So really, really roughly speaking, it's about $100 to guarantee yourself a gold item of any of the types for gear. Now, could you get lucky and get more? Sure. Could you also get guaranteed, and are you very likely to that? I think so. So when something like this comes along for $100, it gives you 4. That's like $25 a gold piece, which some of you are like, that's still ridiculous. People who don't spend are like, this is stupid. But I think this is insane value. So, um, yeah, that's kind of that. Gotti, what's going on? Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the White Council. Got to see you. Yeah, it's been a good time, man. Good to see you. We small little crew of us just jump back in for old time's sake, and we're having a lot of fun. I know you were probably a little bit of aware, or like, you know, I got some of the assets back from you that I had misplaced for the stream and all that kind of stuff. So otherwise, yeah, we're enjoying it. So hope you're doing really good. Been offered to pilot an account. This is almost free to play. Spent like $5. Exciting to see what. Honestly, if you haven't, I mean, a lot of people enjoy that. I personally, and maybe it's because I'm a spender. This might sound bad. I feel like if it's not my account, I don't know how into it I could be, because I feel like there's some level of like over time, you're kind of, you know, you're growing your account. So I don't know if it's something that I could do or not. But I have some big respect for people who just get in there and just like playing enough to like just have a good experience. So let me know how you enjoy it. You keep keeping at me in line. I'll let him answer that. Well, geez, gosh. I think as much as I can be kept in line. Is that a fair yet vague enough answer? Maybe, I don't know. Thanks for letting us all join. Of course. All right. What? You have a different name in game, Kason? Are you the same thing? Lord knows I'm bad with names. I think it's, again, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just buy these now. Like, that's kind of the whole plan for the stream, is honestly just to hop on and buy these and pray for good accessories. By the way, so I think it's a great deal. I think accessories are the best bet because you actually have 2 best in slot accessory pieces available. So, and I think the fiddle's still good. I think, like, I'll call it 2.5 out of 5 are really ideal. I think if you look at anything else, like, yes, the axe is great, but then you're looking at well, Noldor Sword's good too. So I will say Noldor Sword has best in slot viability. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 that you don't want. I wouldn't mind a black bow either, but like you're looking at like 3 that are good, 8 that are maybe not as desirable. And then armor, I mean, this is second best in slot, so it's hard to consider it there, but you're really looking at 1 best in slot, 7 that aren't. And it's the same thing for helmets. So I just think the accessories are best. Okay, cool. Do I think periodic benefits is a good deal? Yeah, I do think so. I mean, basically the way you calculate anything is what it would cost to buy that same amount of Mathams. And so, first of all, just to get 2,200 gems is going to cost you $10 by itself. Right here, 2,200 gems, $10. So if you get a periodic benefits, it's over time, but that's still only $10. So you're basically, you could arguably say 30 free Mathams. You could also calculate it and say 30 Mathams times 400 gems, because Mathams cost 400 gems a piece, is 12,000 gems. So you could actually say that is $50 worth of Mathams for $10, and you'll have extra. So yes, I think this is a good thing. Now, most of the time there are little percentages where it says good deal plus. I mean, they usually are somewhat accurate. I think some things are hard to calculate. I think Mathams and like gear are easier because there are guaranteed rates or costs for them most of the time. If you can be convinced, you should try throw an alt account in with us. You can't join us for season. Oh, yeah. Anybody, Gotti and anybody else, if you're someone who enjoyed this game before, I think there have been some really good updates. I think there's been some quality of life stuff. Nostalgia is a powerful tool as well. If you're considering it, you don't go into bag in until after playing 3 seasons. And so I'd say if you're thinking about getting back into the game and want a fresh experience, you could definitely hop in. If you don't love it, no harm, no foul. But then if you do want to play, you're not locked out until we get into like our 4th season, if that makes sense. So, Gotti, just quit teasing us and get in here. Let's be real. What do I need? Nothing. Okay. Ring level 40. Is there anything fancy up there? Wood boost, considerable XP. XP gain's not bad. Advanced unit. Actually, that's probably pretty good. You get, is that tier 4s maybe? Maybe tier 4s. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna buy these. We're gonna quit stalling. Although I like to stall, you guys know. We're gonna buy all of them again. I think I'm curious if it's the same value across the board. I think just for the gear, this one is valued at like $25 per gear piece. Plus, you get some Mathams and vouchers, which we will be saving for the Dane chest, which should be here tomorrow. I think in 13 hours and 44 minutes we will have a Dane chest because it's the King of the Iron Boots. I'm not sure who else is in the Dane chest. If it's Gandalf, I'll lose my mind. But we're gonna save the, what is that, 50. We'll get 55 Mathams. Maybe if I am nice enough to EQ, we can get 5 more, maybe 6 more. Just kidding. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna let's see. Pop that off for a second. That's all right, right? Boom. Not that you could really do a whole lot with the last 4 digits of the old debit card, but we're doing. Oh, I hope I didn't click on different things. I hope to God. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I did not just mess that up. I just freaking. Oh my God, dude. I was showing the different ones and I accidentally got freaking armor. I better pull Berserker's Raiment with a good effect. I'm gonna be mad. I wanted all accessories. Oh, it's disgusting. That's so gross. I just feel like I'm double checking them all now. That's so stupid. Ugh. Can I undo it? I mean, ugh. I could get some good stuff. Don't get me wrong. And it's at the end of the day, it's still good to have strengthening stuff, but like that freaking blows, man. Mass, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to we're doing some wailing out as we speak. Ugh, that hurt my stomach a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I butchered that. So now instead of having 7 accessory ones, I have 5 accessory ones and I have 2 of these. You'd be insane if you didn't think that we're going to be opening these one at a time. I think I absolutely have to, right? Right? This chest, random flawless armor. We can either get a Great Plate of the East. Let's go through. Golden skin, I think is like maybe the 3rd or 4th best for focus. Maybe 3rd for focus. I can't remember. Where's a spreadsheet when you need one? Who has a freaking gear spreadsheet still? Can I? You think mine is still like even close to up to date? I feel like it should be. It should be. Hold on. If anyone knows of a gear spreadsheet that is like up to date, that would be awesome. Because I don't know if it's changed in a year, so I feel nervous looking at this older one. But for armor that I'm looking at right now, Commander Focus, it's the 4th. So unless this has changed, which it very well could have, Protection of Numenor is not in season 1, so I'm not really going to count it, but I still also feel like it's holding that spot. It's not like it's the best. Great Plate of the East, which is in there, still solid and available to us, so we'll count that. Elven Cloak, and then it's Golden Skin. So Golden Skin is 4th. So really don't want Golden Skin. Berserker's Raiment is the best physical damage. So basically, we're looking at Berserker's Raiment or Great Plate as being, I'm happy with it. Everything else is going to be brutal. We don't want Might, technically, Bear. We want Perseverance because I have that on the Axe and the Cask of Pride. If I got one with Perseverance, that would be the happiest accident that has ever freaking happened. So honestly, if I can get lucky and pull one of the decent options, I'll be happy because these should all be 7 accessories, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. So here we go. Without further stalling, unless you want me to stall some more, I should get a drink. Should I get a drink first? No, I'm gonna get. Hold on. Literally, give me 12 seconds. Wait. You guys just hold on. Hold on. You know, how long have we been talking about getting a mini fridge in here? Years. Years. Okay. Cheers to the OGs. Cheers to the new ones. Let's open these chests and not get poo ones here. I don't. All right. Armor. Men, am I right? Wait, probably not that. Yeah, there's probably more men in this chat. If I had, I'm not assuming anything, but I'm assuming. Okay, golden skin again, fourth best focus. For attack, is it any better? It's probably, I think it's probably fourth in attack as well. Wait, so armor, we want to go commander. No, where is that? Where's commander damage? Am I blind? Defense, unit defense. Is the sheet messed up? Somebody get me a spreadsheet that works, please. Pretty please. Somebody has one. I know it. Stop being stingy and send it to me. All right, it's whatever. Okay, next one. Give me that. Give me that Berserker's Raiment. Shoot. We got a Blade of the Citadel with freaking upkeep too, of all things. Blade of the Citadel, I think, is a unit defense piece. It is, again, fourth best. Like this is the only issue I'm, you know, I gotta grab a little bit. Pieces that aren't best in slot in anything kind of suck, because it's not like there's even a build they fit into, because they just do too much. It's like you're not really good enough to be used for focus. Commander defense, to my knowledge, isn't still very relevant. I mean, maybe if you're Falcon, but I don't think it's no, it's the third, and it's just like third or fourth or lower in everything. So it's like it just doesn't fit in, I don't think. Anyway, that was the accident. I literally should have had 7 accessories, so I'm just mad at myself for that. I mean, obviously what we can do now, not now, but we're a little closer to being able to strengthen stuff there. That's just, I mean, a great plate with a better effect would have been good. Even a golden skin that had a better effect would have been good. So I feel like we just kind of got that was rough, but it is what it is. Let's open the actual ones that matter now. Here's the deal. Nothing is bad out of this one, because you definitely need to strengthen your accessories. But gosh, oh gosh, if we could get some of the best in slot ones. These two guys, fine smoking pipe. Best case for me, probably Lore of the Arcane. Maybe Perseverance. Maybe some defensive sets. Divide and Conquer, that kind of stuff. Because our Saruman's running it. I mean, there's just, I have no set going here. It's like, I think Lore of the Arcane would probably be best. And then maybe if I got a defensive one, if I got like one with like agility or something for Gandalf, just for high focus, that'd be kind of nice too. So, all right, quit messing around, guys. Everyone focus. Here's the thing. If you're not sitting there, a little bit of a smile on your face, enjoying the stream, what's going on? Like, what's got you troubled? If you are, hit that like button and subscribe to support the channel. I actually added a new stream alert if you subscribe, so you get some recognition if you subscribe. If you hit that subscribe button, it supports the channel. I mean, come on, hit that button and you get a little thing on the screen. I even forgot what it was, so it's probably a Lord of the Rings clip. I guarantee you it is. Okay, I remembered, but you should subscribe. All right. Now, random accessory. We're doing this 5 times. Yes, I'm doing them one at a time. Sue me. Come on, send the good vibes. Send the vibes. Are you sending him? Okay, here we go. All right, I don't hate the fiddle of the eldest. Now the effect is kind of duty. The effect is kind of doo doo. But. Um, can I say that on stream? Okay. Command. Is it not like the highest command? What is actually good on it? To be honest, like what am I looking for? Unit defense is Silver Harp, Harp, Dragon Tooth, Maras, Reigns, Fiddle of the Eldest. So it's not unit defense. No. It's command. Is also, I mean, to be fair, this is a very small gap between all those, like 120 to 100, which is not terrible. I don't know. Is it focus that it like? Is it the fact that it's focus and like unit defense that makes it okay? Pretty low on focus though. Pretty low on focus. Should have waited to subscribe. Hey, you know what? I appreciate you though. I appreciate someone subscribe and we'll do 2 for 1. Okay. Not the best. It's gonna be used for strengthening. Give me one. Again, it's all for strengthening. It's all for strengthening. But all we want, if we get one, I'll be hyped. Let's go. Here we go. That's what. Oh man, that is what I'm freaking talking about, baby. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh man. I don't think there's a better freaking poll. Chat. Oh man. You see that? You see that? This finger. Click. Boom. Where's Vizio at? Is Vizio in here? Vizio. Did you pull one of these? I know he didn't. I'm just taunting him. That's dude. So this is really nitpicky. I don't have any might stuff. Like this will replace this, obviously. We'll switch it around in a second. But you could also go 2 might, 2 perseverance. It's a good freaking set, though. It is a good freaking set. So I am not even gonna like gripe at all. And we still got 3. It's like you guys ever play Fable 2? Anybody play through that game as I hit the mic like a savage? Anybody play through Fable 2 when you get to the Crucible and they're like cheering you on? They're like, this is so great and we've still got 3 rounds to go. It's like burning my brain for some reason. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, this is it. We've already got it. It's done. Sonic, what's going on? Hope you're doing really good. All right. It cannot get better, but here we go. Let's see if we get a fine smoking pipe with Lord. I'll lose my freaking mind. But at this point, I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy. Lorian Belt. Okay, we were due for just an absolute stinker, so that's fine. Lorian Belt. Here's the next one. I'm going to kind of quick on that. Actually, no. I'm going to draw it out. What am I doing? I'm going to draw. Of course, I'm going to draw it out. You guys know who you're subscribed to? If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Is the Lorian Belt good at anything? Lorian Belt. 12 commander focus. These are maxed out, by the way. Unit defense is its highest stat, it looks like. It's unit defense and attack. I don't know if there's anything that's useful for, to be honest, but all right. Second to last, fine smoking pipe. Plantier Vorthane. Come on. Manifest it. Another fiddle. Fiddlesticks. All right. They can't all be bangers. Last one. Can't complain. Proceeds to. He's back, guys. Listen. That's how it needs to be done. Last one. Give me a plant here. Give me a fine smoking pipe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking go. Fine smoking pipe with Fortitude. Physical damage received by the commander's formation, negative 5% at 2-piece set, negative 12% at a 4-piece set. I'd say with physical damage commanders being very meta relevant, aka Beorn and Dane or Dine. Yeah. So what we'll end up doing is this is going to go here. By the way, already with the Elven Cloak, which is a very good focus piece, that's going to go bada bing, bada boom. And I think we'll just leave that for now. Now I've got some room to where it's like, I know the Sharp Blade's not good for either of them, but like the added focus might be nice for both of them. Or I could refine it and just keep it on Saruman. Man, and that's after we messed it up. We messed it up. I was supposed to open 7. I only opened 5, and we pull a freaking. I mean, let's just freaking Palantir with Might. Are you kidding me? It's so good. And then the Flying Smoke Pipes, again, best in slot. I'd say arguably one of the better sets you can get. If it's going to be a defensive set, I feel like I would have been really happy with Agility, Fortitude, Evasive Action, or Divide and Conquer, which, I mean, it's most of them. But it wasn't Thick Armor or Power Overwhelming or Upkeep, or an offensive physical set that makes no sense with the piece. So, crazy. Okay. Well, stream's over. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just kidding. We're going to do a couple more things, but now we've got 55 Mathoms. We are saving them. I know you guys are going to live. We're going to save them until the Dane chest is live. I also got some vouchers because of that, which is, where are those at? Here? So, to be fair, those could technically be used at any time. Oh, they're Supreme vouchers now, like the brand Supreme. Technically, we could use this for anything if there's anyone that I need to bump up. The issue, or not issue, but like the reality is nobody's like really close to getting a bump up. 300 per. So basically, these guys all need 10, which actually, okay, I'm not gonna do it, but I actually do have enough now to bump Gandalf to 3. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm just gonna go all the way to 4. I think, but we do have some good stuff there, so I'm happy. Okay, let's keep rolling here. I do need to send over to a keep that we're taking, and that's going to be kind of our timer for the stream, to be completely honest. And so I want to make sure I'm not late to that. We're looking at like an hour and 2-minute march times, so we have like 20 minutes of hangout time left. So should we like take a big tile, maybe? Tile? I have tiles. Yeah, I do. I unlocked some new tiles today. Let's take a beefy tile. Why don't we? Let's search for 12s and 13s. This is a 12. March time is 7 minutes. Let's do it. Let's send them over here. Get that going. That'll be something we'll do real quick. Dude, I am pumped. It's tempting. Let's see. Because the other option, I don't think it'd be worth it necessarily, but the other option is to find it if I could get a scale mail with Might and I could complete this set, that would be nice. But as we can see, I don't have one with Might. I'm curious what that actually gets to strengthened all the way, the scale mail. I feel like 1 or 2 strengthens on gold usually very quickly outdoes purple. We can actually check. So let's go to armor, and then let's keep it all on here. So let's do. Oh, there's no commander. What happened to the freaking ruined? Oh, the sheet is ruined. Where's Law? I guarantee you Law still has one that's actually accurate. You could help me out. That'd be great. Okay. I'm gonna take a big tile with them. Let's do some sweeps. We'll sweep for some schmeckles. It's fine. I might need to speed that up actually. Tom, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Let's do our little I don't know what do you call this? Trial. Let's do our trial. Okay. I feel like I'm coming off cloud nine now. That was insane. Now what's gonna freaking happen, I guarantee, is EQ is not gonna pull something good. Not by my wish, but just because that's how the world works, and she will be not happy with me for pulling good stuff. Actually, I know we were talking about it very briefly. EQ, do you want to open yours up on stream? Because you could share if you want to buy them so you're ready. We could do yours to end the stream as a little sign off. Maybe people would like that. People like seeing us open stuff, I think. So let me know if you're want to do that. Doing great here. Eating a. I don't know what that is. A a bed snack. What? I don't know if that's typo or if that's just not a snack that I'm aware of. But either way, I love it, Tom. I love it. I mean, that's kind of how it works. Is like the people like not. I'm not. I mean, I wanted it. Obviously, I'm dying for it. But I feel like that's kind of how it works. Like people who aren't spending or don't care. It's like, oh, I just pulled this one. Is this okay? I'm not gonna lie. I have had insane luck. Oh, hold on. I need to buy stuff. My points are full. I'm buying a lot of freaking relocations for Lord knows what reason. Ooh, let's get some resource boost going. You have you already opened 2, you little turd. This is the double standard that before bed snack. I should have maybe understood that was just a simple typo, but I was like, is that some kind of just, you know, some other snack, other country snack that I'm like, I don't know what that is. That's actually funny. You little turd. I guarantee you, if I opened some without her, she would have been upset at me. What a goober. All right. I'm gonna upgrade my farms. We're good there. Let's get some more troops going. Like 420. Please it. Can't do all the way. Let's do that. And then what did you open last night though? Were you going for accessories? Maybe was I there? Oh no, I think you did them you did them last night. Yeah, I was out. I was watching the NBA Finals. Go Thunder. Eat all enemies. But yeah, I mean, I've got 20 minutes left to send my armies to the keep and kind of. I listen. I love every single one of you. I'm not gonna sit here and watch all my armies march for 1 hour on a mobile game. That would be excruciating. Now, here's what I will say. This whole trials thing, I think, is like, it's not. I don't think it's the best, but there is a game mode they added that we actually asked for that I think is really cool, just because I do think it's fun, and it is the Trials of the Alliance, where it literally spawns a boss like on these ancient ruins, and your whole fellowship, it's like a raid. And they did not have this before. They had Heart of a Hero, which is like literally one person could kill it, or like, you know, if you had a couple, you were taking it out really easily. And so I legitimately, you could probably find a stream clip of us talking and going, man, I think it'd be cool if they had like a full fellowship raid thing. They pop up here. It makes you coordinate. You get some rewards, excuse me. And we got 5 chests that you can only, I mean, you open them up. Jesus, you open them up and you get a chance at gold gear, and I haven't gotten it yet. I saw someone did. So it's not like it's super common, but this is definitely a feature we asked for and got. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, EQ. So I'm happy with that. But anyway, all to say, I would love if they added, this could be gold, 2% chance. Nope. I would be happy if they added a tower defense-esque game mode, which is very common in these types of games, and they're pretty fun. And they could happen like if this is my dilemma. It's always been the dilemma with streaming. I'm sorry if you've heard it before. The dilemma is I'm about to send my commanders, every single person, to go march for 1 hour. But I'm like, I want to hang out here and play. Now, if we could do that, I'd say, hey, they're going to be marching down there. We're going to go play tower defense and try and beat our high score or whatever. It'd be fun. So Netties, I don't know what's going on over there. I know there was some drama. Listen, I'm not going to judge, with the money laundering thing. But I'm here. I've got great ideas. I'm ready to be sponsored. Let's give me a call, okay? Hoobie. What's going on, Hoobie? Hope you're doing good. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw those who are on the team. Let's see. Where do I see my... I don't know. I wanted to see my rewards. I guess I could show you guys here. This was a keep we hit earlier, and I'll be honest, I hit early. This was my fault, but I knocked out 18. Look at all this right here. Boom. Just cleared it. I sent 1 second early, though. It was a mistake. We don't judge. We have exactly. I'm just evaluating what they're doing and providing feedback. All right, let's see if we can. I feel like I'm drawing a pretty good amount, but let's see if we can take this 12. I feel like definitely need to get some gear upgrades going to just get some more damage out, maybe. But I would love if we could just take this. So let's occupy. It's challenging. Gandalf says, meh, whatever. We drew. We through the first one. Okay, we punched through the first and then almost through the second. Like, there's nothing left really. So pretty good damage. Our Dane did 50,000. I think we just beat them before we could really get like an insane amount out. So this will draw out and we'll take it. There's probably no need to stop it and take it. Like, that would just be kind of a waste of stamina in my opinion. So we're just going to leave that there. So we're going to take that 12 tile. I do have 13s. One thing I do like too is like the leaderboard. You can see first occupation for 12s here. I was the 23rd person to take a 12, and I was the 6th person to take a 13, which I'm happy about. One thing that is interesting to me though is this is like a way you can like look at everyone's commanders, which I don't know if I like. You can opt out of like the personal affluence one and like, not be seen that way. But maybe it's mirror. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if I click on this, yeah, it'll show me. So it's like, it's because I can scout out like, here's this guy in ring, for example. I can see what he used. He's got a 37 Dane. So it's interesting, but like I don't want people doing it to me, which is fine. But look at this whale. Look at this whale. Wall in. Love it. Anyway, okay. Let's hop over to voice chat with EQ, and we're going to watch her open her chests, and then we'll wrap up. It's just gonna be like an hour stream, I'll be honest, just because we're on a time crunch. But I want to hang out for a bit. I wanted like, let's do these more often, frequent little touch-ins. Let's hop in here. Hello. Hey. I'm trying to figure out if I even have like sound set up for this. You want to be even on stream, or what are you thinking? Actually, you're coming through my desktop, so as long as the game's on mute. Hold on. Audio output capture. No. Hold on. Application audio. Here we go. Discord. All right. Can you say something?
Hello. Good
That,
day, Governor.
that may have been loud. Let me know if that's like ear crushingly loud chat, but I think we're on now. So, all right, if you want to share your screen there, Joshua,
Did
what's
I
going
not?
on? Hmm?
Did I not already share it?
You are not sharing your screen. No.
Okay. Oh,
So EQ's got 5 accessory chests to open for those who are not aware. So then I can watch stream. I can pop out. And then hold on. Let's make it the right dimensions, shall we?
you know, if I get crap, what's gonna happen after stream, right?
You're going to be upset and blame it all on me?
Never. I would never.
What's going on? No, display capture mic. Lord Terry. There it is. Okay, sorry. All right, all right. There it is. Her voice is
Where's my?
20% louder than mine. Well, of course it is. She's never mind. I've been asking to get in trouble there. All right.
I dare you to finish it.
Is that a little bit better? I was gonna say because you're a woman, but I stopped myself, so I get credit for stopping. Right?
Mhm. We can talk about it after the stream.
All right. Open them up. 5 accessories. Let me narrate though and be dramatic if you don't mind. 5 accessories. Obviously, best choices are. Can you go to your gear real quick? Actually, the gear page, if you wouldn't mind. So she does have a Palantir with Fortitude. She's definitely griped a bit about not having good gear, but like Palantir, I mean, it's pretty freaking good. So the probably best pull would be a pipe for you because you don't have that, but obviously Palantirs are amazing as well. Josh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, let's jump in. Rapid fire. Not
You
rapid.
want rapid fire?
No, I don't. I'm just saying, like, whenever you're ready.
Well,
Give
you
me.
you say go and I'll press, and then you
All
just
right.
tell me when.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ba-boom, upkeep go.
Again, not a good set effect, but not the worst. Technically, you could use it on your Gandalf the Grey, and you could run heals on him, and it's going to get use. It's better than an offensive set like physical damage for a focus dealer. So I think it is good. That was the best pull
Do I
you could have
take the
gotten.
harp off?
I would, yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. So literally, click on the harp.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna give
It's
me
7 focus, so you're getting 16 focus now, and you get the half set because you've got it on your thing, and make sure you're running the healing off the gray. Bada bing, bada boom.
yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's. I mean, are you happy? Are you stoked? I think that's
I'm not. I'm not upset.
good.
I got one good one, so we're good. Like you're gonna survive tonight. So congratulations.
Lovely. Let's open another one then and see just if how much better the night's gonna get. So if you open more and I'm the good luck charm, then I.
You might have a really good night.
Okay. All right.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Coming down.
3, 2, 1, go. Airborne Pride.
Oof.
Although I will say, we click on that really quick. The Airborne Pride. The best commander defense accessory in the game. It does have a place on Falcon. Now, is Falcon good? I don't know. It's been a long time. But if you were to run a Falcon, this is the best item to use on him. So there are worse items to get if you want to hear my. I would have been okay with that. And good
No
effect.
good. No good for Frodo and Sam at the time.
No, you want unit defense, not commander defense for them.
Gotcha. Okay. I need fodder anyway, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey.
A pipe with perseverance. Very, 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 very good. Just overall damage dealt 1% per round or 2% per round. Come on. Come
I
on.
don't at this point.
Like on your Saruman, outside of, I think, Lore of the Arcane, that's the best effect I think he could have.
I have my stuff on Galadriel right now.
Fine. All right. Two more, right?
Yep.
I mean, two pipes. You're so far we've tied in terms of like best in slot options. So 3, 1, go. There, where's Pride? Chat, Thomas saying Falcon got nerfed F. Oof, that sucks. He was kind of a fun, like, niche. Again, it gave that piece of gear some viability, to be completely honest, but oh well. All right, last one. Let's see if we can finish strong with a
Okay,
Palantir here.
send me some good vibes.
I well,
Jack, give me send me some
how
good
do you think he
vibes.
got the 2 fine smoking pipes? I mean, get some
Let's
credit
go
on
for
my name.
Plantier.
Okay,
I am.
Palantir
Yeah.
then. Fine, let me just talking to Netties right now. Okay, go ahead. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
3 Erebor's Pride, not 1, not 2, 3. Count 'em, get them while they're hot.
Oh.
But hey, 2 freaking fine smoking pipes. I think that's just peachy,
It worked.
absolutely peachy. So, are you satisfied with the opening?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put my pipe on Saruman and not on Gandalf.
I think since it's an offensive damage set, it's gonna be better on Saruman. Personally
Do I just
speaking,
do I just leave one on both and call it a day?
probably yes. I think there are some arguments for like higher command options with focus on the Gandalfs, but I think overall just high focus for White Council, it's good. So use that guy. We can kind of
Okay.
dig into it later, but anyway.
All right, I'm gonna let you go so you can finish up screen.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
See you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's hold on. Let me resize this. Case, and I see your question. Give me two seconds. I'll answer it. Freaking blue stacks is being difficult lately, so I gotta resize it. Okay. So Kason says, quick questions. Is strengthened blues better than non-strengthened purples? It's one of those things you kind of have to look at to see depending on the piece, but at least I will say this. When you get to golds are 100% better. Like, let me show a comparison. Okay, here's a 4 times. Is that a good? Need a good example. I don't have a good focus on it. That's my problem. Am I gonna be able to illustrate my point the way I want to? Probably not. I mean, you could do it with the fine smoking pipe, for example. Like, the harp is the high focus piece. It's got 6. I think you get 1 every time you strengthen it. So it's going to strengthen 5 times to 11. So a completely maxed out harp gets beaten out by a fine smoking pipe outside of being strengthened. And I think the same holds true for blue. But let's see if we can do a comparison. Oh, here's my other thing. So everything's equipped. That's why it's all right there. I know I have like 1 blue that's strengthened that we can kind of like look at for funsies. Where the heck is it? Best piece? Yeah, here we go. Okay. So for grins, this is like the highest focus piece. They're maxed out blues, 8 focus. So the highest focus piece is, I think, a hunter skin. So technically a maxed out blue is better, but maybe it's 1. I don't. Maybe it's a little bit more. And the gap might be smaller between blues. So someone help me out if I'm way off here, but I think it's that. Let me pull it back up here. Under focus. It is hunter skin. It says hunter skin maxes out at 15. Is that still the case? It doesn't seem right because it's at 5 and then it only goes to 6 unless it starts scaling up a lot higher. It does, because then it jumps to 8. So at least in this example, I would need 2 stars on my purple that would put it at 8 to beat the blue that is at 8. So if you can't strengthen it more, I'm going to say rule of thumb, if you can't strengthen it more than one time, use your blues. You have a lot more blues, so you can make decent sets. Once you can at least strengthen it twice, you're matching or you're going to exceed. So does that make sense? I'm kind of thinking out loud, to be honest, and hoping that if I was like way off base, someone would correct me, which is usually how streams work. But that's my thoughts on it. So anywho, we drew out. We took the rest of our tile here. Where time is already flying by the way. I don't really know. I guess we've been live for an hour already. Kind of crazy. I was gonna say it feels like it's not been that long, but it's time's moving. So I'm gonna start sending my commanders to the keep, and we'll kind of slowly start the outro, just because I'm gonna be marching for the next hour. But just wanted to hop on and kind of hang out for a minute. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little check-in here. If you're wondering how the map looks, if you're like, I want a season update, this is where we're at. We're up in the top right. So lots of color on the map. No fighting yet. This team took a pass, which is cool. Oh, they've taken passes too. I didn't realize that. So I guess we're kind of behind. We haven't taken a pass yet. Rankings, we are at 3rd. We've got 61 people right now. So 82 at a mil and 122 at 1.4. So I'm not unhappy with our per member affluence, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what like that server's looking at a very like base level, because nothing's really happened yet. But just taking keeps, which is what we're doing in a second here. I'm going to send over and then we're going to kind of roll the outro. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the streams, even though it's a quick one. I just wanted to hang out for a little bit. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I guess we got to reinforce him. And okay, so they're doing tips. Hold on. Oh, Terry, get out of here. My own fault, to be fair. I also probably could buy these like in the guild store or whatever, and I'm just wasting gems. Is that good? Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, we're still kind of figuring out what it looks like to do this while we're a little bit busier. And right now it's hopping on and having some fun for an hour or two on the weekends or days that I happen to be off and going from there. So that's what we're doing. I do need to... Ubi, I appreciate you. Thank you. I do need to lessen some troopies here, so I can actually have my fighting army at max capacity. So we're gonna do like that. Is that enough? Yeah. We got that. Again, we're barely keeping them together. I guess I could speed this up, huh? 3, 2, 1. Everyone's treated now. Now, let's, I don't know, reinforce these guys. It's like the lowest one. All right, good enough. Now let's send our marches over. I know I keep saying we're going to send them. I'm actually like toying with being late. I think I actually might be late now. So we're going to go. Boom, an hour and 42 seconds. We're like literally right on time. Depending on the march speeds. An hour and 2 minutes. I guess these are all siege mostly, so we'll be all right. And then the main. Remind me, just march. The main, this is kind of a waste, to be honest. Not to be honest, it's not a waste, but like I'm gonna urgent support them so we make it there in time. But anyway, who's this? They're doing a siege rally or something? No, that'd be fun. This is what we're doing now, so we're gonna wrap it up here. But hopefully you guys had fun. I know I did. We're just getting back into it. Honestly, I'm looking to do some more updates and streams and videos talking through things and just seeing where the game's at and what we can do to kind of have fun with it. But I'm really enjoying it. If there are things you guys want to see, advice you guys have, tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff, shoot me a message, leave a comment, all that stuff really helps out as we're trying to get things kind of settled back in. So I am going to wrap this puppy up and give it to a kid on Christmas. So I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic night. We'll be live again, hopefully pretty soon here to just continue playing the game. So take care, and thanks for hopping in for a little bit.